the season, got him on the roster spot for the playoff roster. AK, former overseas professional basketball player. He did some great things in his professional years, but what I really want to talk about is his daughter that's a superstar. So, yeah, don't talk about AK. AK, tell us about your daughter. What is she doing, and where was she? Well, you guys just came out back from overseas.
Yeah, she's 16. She's playing for Woodville now. She played for Boston national team.
Wow.
She killed it. She played European Championship.
Yes.
She was amazing. Put up the stats. Now she's coming back to States, and she's gonna probably kill in high school season too.
Nice. Now, what high school is she playing at?
She's gonna go to Woodville.
Woodinville. Okay.
They won the state last year, so.
Okay, so Woodinville won the states last year. She'll be playing for him. You guys look for what's her name so they all know.
Laila Kahrimanovic.
There you go. There you go. Hey, good luck this game. I will dress up, but I'm going to do some of this commentary to talk to you guys, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to have to put a jersey on eventually to see how they do. I joke around and tell them, I said, we're a 23-point underdog, Vegas line. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can contain these guys. This team right here, they are the supreme team of moving the ball around. They're the supreme team of finding the open guy. And they've proven it all season. They're probably the closest knit team that I can think of in this league. Very unassuming. They have all their players are basically all the same size. Now they do have kind of one big guy in Phil Johnson, and he can shoot outside. He can rebound for him. He's a smart IQ player. And his brother, actually, Seth Johnson, is a star player, is actually on the first team, and they will compete this game. Let's see what happens to these guys, all right? All right, stay tuned, guys, stay tuned. All right, here we go. Wow, I'm excited about this game. Like I said before, we were lucky to even be in the semifinals because of the forfeit of the #1 seed, not having enough players. We are in the semifinals against the legitimate Night Owls. They are the 4th seed in this playoff, beating the #5 seed last week, Val's team, which Val's team is one of those teams that they've been strong for 2 seasons now. And now here we are with a shot, a 3-pointer, and we are now up 3-0. I got to take a picture of the score because it's the first time I've seen us leading in a long time. But Phil Johnson coming back with a 3-pointer, hitting that and tying it up. Here comes AK, of course, our star player. Throws it inside. Oh, saves it. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Our game plan this game is really to, keep this game close, slow the game down. We have to be able to, oh, look, long, there it is. Lee with the breakaway, fast break layup. They call it cherry picking in some places. But here's TJ with the Night Owls kicking it back out. They're spreading this floor out, I've noticed, trying to figure out what they're trying to do here. Not only a player of my team, but also trying to read the defense, figuring out what they're trying to do with us. They are spreading us out if they could and trying to, I guess, get through the lane and cause havoc for us. But we got Lee taking a 3 outside, long shot, but we got, loose ball. AK loses that, almost getting it back. We are tied 5-5 right now, though. Now there it is, AK with the steal. Coming down, and the bump, offensive call, using the shoulder. So that is a foul on AK. So here we go. Back 5-5 right now. Let's see what happens. TJ, oh, what happened here? Oh, almost a steal again. Let's see what happens. Hey, let's get back and play this game. what happened? We call it, okay. It's a referee timeout right there. Somebody got poked in the eye, I think. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to go over and Anton, I see some first teamers, all MUV first teamers over there hanging out by the doorway. I might have to go over there and interview a couple of them while we're playing this game here. I see Teo, one of the, we call him the Steph Curry of our league over there. I'm thankful he came down. I asked him to come down for the presentation of the first team, all MUV. And we're going to probably have to do that at halftime because I don't want these guys waiting around too long if they're not in the games. They just came down from a long distance to take pictures. So back to the action here. Kevin V kicking it outside to Johnny. Johnny taking a shot outside, missing it. TJ corralling that rebound. 7-5 right now. Let's see here what Phil Johnson does. Oh, takes a three from deep and hits it. Wow. Now that was a shot nobody thought was coming because he had the defense on their heels. So yeah, there it is. 10-5 right now. The biggest lead of the night for Team Seth, the Night Owls. Now you have a drive from AK. One of the Night Owls tried to take a offensive charge, but didn't work. He slipped right by him, and now 10-7 right now. Coming over here, I see Teo. Teo, one of the first team all MUV guys. And this is actually live streaming right now on TJ is questioning the live streaming that we have on the recording of our video. But I got Teo over here. You know, we call him the Steph Curry of our league, you know, over here in our humble MUV league. But I'm thankful that Teo came down today. He didn't have to come down. They lost last week, but he is part of the first team all MUV. I wanted him to come down and take pictures of this. But Teo, you walked in, you're seeing the team that actually beat you last week, right? Yeah. So now, what was it last week that you guys, you know, could have done that could have made a difference and maybe get you in the championship or semifinals?
I mean, really the big thing was we were up like 15 in the second half, like 13 minutes left. And like I just remember during the game, like thinking like, man, like we just stopped getting back on defense, and they would get like an easy layup, they get an easy like wide open 3-pointer, and it just like it was like honestly like 10 possessions in a row is a couple minutes, and they were back in the game or something. Yes. And it was like, man, that was really it. Like if we would have just locked in when we were already up 15, like that wouldn't have happened. So that's really what it came down to, I think.
Yes. What TJ was talking about is that when I was talking to the Night Owls after that game, and I was kind of in shock when I interviewed Seth and TJ, and I told them, I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys are down. Actually, they were down 16 with 13 minutes left to be exact, and with 5 minutes left, they were actually up 6 points. And it wasn't that it looked like it was some crazy, you know, fast breaking runs. It was actually looking at, you know, Team Bad News Boys. They were missing some tough shots close to the rim, in and out. Wasn't anything like I would say, you know, bad shots to the bucket. You guys are just being defended real well. That's how I kind of looked at it. What do you think?
I mean, it was definitely tough defense for sure. And I can think of Val like two shots that were just in the hoop and then somehow rolled out like towards the end, like big moments. We just couldn't. I mean, other than us not playing great defense, we just couldn't get enough shots to fall towards the end there either. And I mean, just a tough loss. But
yes. Well, you know, for everybody out there and for myself, actually, I'm thinking about the fall league coming up. You guys now have 2 seasons under your belt. The first season being an amazing 7th seed upset that you did, being the 7th seed to the number 2 seed, Team Cary, which is in the finals now. Now, you come in this past league, this league right now, the 5 seed match up against a top 4 seed. You guys lose. What are your plans, Val? And are you keeping the team together? Are you signing with another team? I mean, people want to know what's the plans for Teo coming into the
I mean,
fall league?
Val and I were just talking about that because we don't know. I don't know. I don't know,
know, right?
I don't know what's going on. So,
Right. Well, I was talking to Val about it, a few days ago, and and he's thinking about talking to you guys, see how you guys feel. Val might, take a little break here. He might still be on the roster. When that happens, I think of Tom Brady and his wife. Val's got to, got to go ask the wife, right? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe see if he can unretire and come back for this fall league. But yes, I'd like to see you guys come back for sure. You guys are a solid team. You guys are good chemistry. You guys are good friends. You guys play well together. I want to see you guys come back and see if you guys can pull out a championship here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would love for us to come back. I mean, run it back with the same team, but if that doesn't happen, I mean, I guess I'll have to find someone to play for. I plan on playing. So I don't know. We gotta figure that out real quick because we start next week again, right?
Yes, that's right. One more week, we'll see Teo in action. I don't know what jersey he'll be wearing, but we'll find out. This is the reigning first team All MUV. Matter of fact, he's 2-time MUV first team. So we're going to try to get a picture with that jersey at halftime halftime, so we can get you getting back home what you have to do. But thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for this interview, and we'll talk a little bit. All right, buddy. All right. Val, there's Val. Val's here. Val, we were just talking about Val. Val, like I said, I don't know if you heard it. You'll hear it on the video and the recording, but me and Teo were mentioning about you might retire for this next league, and all I could think about, all we thought about was Tom Brady and his wife. Like, oh my gosh, Val's a great father, a great husband. He's thinking about family first for this next league to maybe stay home with the kids and then. But I feel that he might get the bug. He's going to probably be on that roster still and sneak out here on Thursday nights if he can, right? Is that the plan? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I got to. I might miss a couple of games, but for majority of it, I'm gonna get out here for at least half and some playoffs though. So can't stay away for too long though.
Right. Okay. Well, Val. Just to let you guys know, Val was second team All MUV this league. With the voting coming down to him being that catalyst on that team. Of course, Teo being the leader, the scorer of that team. Val made a difference on both sides of the court. Him being a captain, sometimes we look at captains as being like the role player type guys. And in my case, just in a couple of captains' cases, we're a bunch of old guys. But Val's still young, man. Val can still play ball. So he's definitely one of those captains that can make a difference for any team. So with his team being able to come back all together for the third league, the fall league, they're going to be very hungry to see if they can pull out a championship. There are a couple new teams coming in, Val, so we'll see how that fits. We'll see if there's going to be 8 or 10 teams this league. But let's see, the bad news boys will be back. We'll see. Yes, get the band back together. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you guys at halftime. All right, here we go. Back to the game. 17-12. 10 minutes left. Mahapa Breed, they're keeping it tight. AK is tough. No foul there. DC gets a layup. And that is good. Brings it to a 3-point game. Wow. I'm proud of my team. 17-14. 3-point game right now. Woo. Can we pull an upset? Look at this. AK, good defense. Move the ball up to Kevin. Kevin, bring it down the middle. And that's what he can do. He's known for that. And he makes a bucket, 17-16. What are we doing here? Looks like a little pressure. Little pressure on the offense here. There, going to the corner. Travis passes it to Eddie. Eddie back to Travis. Travis takes a 3. No good. AK looking up. Here comes Lee. The one thing I like about our team is we got some quick guards that can run the floor, even though we only have 5 of us out here, because I don't think I'm going to be playing today. I am going to just enjoy myself watching this game. Oh, 3-pointer. Great shot by Seth from the corner. let's see here. Now we have AK looking for an opening. And he's looking. He's got his patented step side shot. No good. And here it is, a 2-point game, guys. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Wow, let's see what happens here. No good there. I don't know what happened there. It might have been a grab, but no call on that situation. Okay, here we go. We're ready to take it out of bounds here for the Night Owls. Man, I'm actually really happy about this situation now. We're keeping the game close, you know. Over to the corner, back up to Nestor at the top. Ooh, Nestor with a nice three-pointer, all net. Push it up to a 5-point game right now. Kevin looking for some space. Looking down low. Nope, comes back out. AK looking for a three. Misses it. Kevin gets an offensive rebound. Lee has the ball, looking for AK in the paint. AK spinning, double team, looking. Pass to Johnny. Johnny Wild from the other side brings it. Nice reverse layup, Johnny. Matter of fact, I play pickup ball with Johnny all the time, and that's the one good thing about Johnny. He's actually a football player from high school time and baseball, but with that quick burst of speed he has, helps out on the basketball court for sure. TJ kicking it back out to no good. Kick it out back out to Seth, misses it. And here comes Lee thinking about something here. Let's see, what can we do here? What can we do here? Over to the top, and here comes a shot. Oh, Johnny. Back-to-back buckets and ties this game up. And let's see, 23-23. 23-23. We got to get this game going here. AK asking about something. We'll see. All right. And the bucket for Nestor, good. With 6 minutes left, 25-23. This game is nice and tight here. I'm sitting next to Lauren, a.k.a. Sleepy. They just lost the semifinals game, but it was exciting coming down the stretch. Can you run that last 30 seconds back for me? And what were you guys thinking about when you had 2 fouls to give and no foul until the 7-second mark?
I don't know exactly what happened. I was telling my guys they needed to foul sooner because we had fouls to give. Go for a steal and get the foul if you don't get the steal. So, but they ended up not calling some calls, and then when we did get the steal at the end, that's when they called the foul call, which is why you might see me a little expressive, but it happens. It's part of basketball. It's not the real reason why we lost. There's a culmination of things. So overall, the other guys, they had a good game. They deserved to win. So, yeah.
Well, there you heard from Lauren. Lauren had a tough situation with his team in the last 30 seconds. It did almost work out for you guys because with 5 seconds left, you guys still had a chance for a three-pointer to win it. You know, Francis in the corner. I mean, you can't ask for anything more. You know, you got an open look in the corner, looking for a championship continuation into the finals, but no go. And so I wanted to ask you, what is the future plans for not only Team Evergreeners? What about Lauren? Is he signing with another squad, or is he going to be the Evergreeners?
I don't know what the Evergreeners' future is. We have to meet and chat and see what is going to go forward. I'm still figuring out my plans are for the fall, as I don't want to overcommit. I've got some things and some projects I'm working on. But depending on what day the league's on, I'm hearing that there might be a new day or something. Maybe I'll make a third season appearance.
Okay, well, there you hear it from Lauren. Lauren had a good time, of course, and he did a great job with his team, and I'm pretty sure we'll see him in the fall league with the Evergreeners or somewhere, because he loves basketball, so he'll definitely be here. Getting back to the game now with 5 minutes left in the first half, 25-25. There is Jacob Deasy. Big Jacob Deasy, number 6. Play some college ball. Everybody looks at him as a big man, but he actually is a really good shooter from the outside. So for somebody like him that can be able to stretch the floor and have maybe a big come out and him, kind of keeps that big away from the maybe an offensive rebound that we could probably get with that big guarding him outside. But great free throw there with Jacob Deasy making it 29-25. We have a 4-point lead, guys. This is exciting. 4-point lead. Looking like we got a chance here. Let's see here. Now we got, wow. There it is. Seth coming back with an answer. And one right up against Jacob Deasy. And actually being able to cut this lead down to 1 for the Hapa Breed team. You guys wondering what Hapa Breed? Hapa Breed, being from Hawaii, Hapa means half. And breed, of course, you know what that is. And I kind of coined that term since I was back in high school and college in Hawaii. Hapa Breed is a name that I kind of use with my teams in the past, but I'm bringing it over here to the Northwest. Branding the Hapa Breed team. Here comes AK down the middle with a Euro step. Great move there by AK. Now we got a 4-point lead here. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting here. Man, I'm really proud of my team there. Everybody's looking like they're playing hard, playing strong. Johnny with a good contested move there, splitting it, 2-on-1, down, strong layup. Great pass by Lee to AK for the 2-on-1 break. Wow. Oh, what happened here? Out of bounds. I think he tried to hand the ball off without having space. It was a handoff. That's what it is. Can't do that. Can't do that. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. We got the ball back. Hapa Breed. And Kevin's taking it out, looking for AK. AK looking down, got the post move. Nice play, no good. Almost got an offensive rebound, no good. Now we're going back on defense. 27-33, I'm happy about this right now. We got a nice lead going on here. So let's see here. Now we got, wow, nope, missed there. Here comes the play going over, down low. Great ball movement, great movement, saving it, kicking it. Oh, corner. No, there it is. Lee taking his time. He got an opportunity to take a shot. He doesn't. Now he's looking for a last shot. So 33-27. 33-27. Lee was thinking about taking the last shot, but now Lee's going to look for a mid-range. Oh, trying to weave his way inside the paint. Top of the key. Kevin's got the ball, top of the key. And AK's looking for the inside. Get it to the post maybe. Oh, he takes a three. No good. And I don't know what that play was supposed to go down to AK on the post. That would have been probably the stronger play, getting those guys in foul trouble, if anything. And maybe getting on the free throw line and then kill the rest of the clock, right? But here we go. That could be bad. So that's one of the things we got to talk about. We've talked about all season is, take advantage of the last shot. It's so important. With a 5-point lead now down to, well, actually it was a 6-point lead, now down to a 3-point lead. 27 seconds left. AK is going to use this clock up. He's a veteran. He's played overseas. He's played high-level basketball. He knows the importance of having the last shot. So he's going to set the offense up. They're playing a zone right now, trying to figure out. They know AK is going to drive the middle. And it's a little early, kicking it back out over to the corner. Now, there it is. Kevin with a nice open three. Great play. Great play. Proud of you guys. Great job, Hapa Breed. Good patience. You guys doing a great job. Good job, good job, good job, good job. All right. Well, here we are back to the game here. 19 and a half minutes, just starting the second half, 32-36. We got a 4-point lead here, man. Hapa Breed has a chance to shock the world. The 8th seed, wow, against this Seth's team. They're really good. Here comes AK down the middle. And out of control, I don't know what they can call it. Okay, they call it on Eddie, number 5. Eddie with a foul there. Guys, let me ask you, how's the snacks? I haven't tried this one. Was this good? That's good? Nobody tried the other one yet? You did? Oh, not good? Caramel? It's all right? Okay. All right, just checking on my scorekeepers, seeing how they go. Okay. And the perks of being the scorekeepers here at the Move Fitness is there's a lot of snacks on the table. Oh, there's a missed shot there from Seth's team, Night Owls. Now here comes the Hapa Breed bringing it down. Kevin bringing the ball down slowly. He's got an 8-point lead. Whoa. I got to tell you guys, this is what I expected from AK. If we get a lead like this, for him to be able to post up and do his thing down low, he's definitely, he's actually a guard overseas before, but here in the pickup runs or men's leagues, he can really play a post-up game that's hard to stop. All right, 17 minutes left here. John down low, back out to Lee. Lee driving the middle, back out to Johnny. Johnny from the corner. Oh, almost in and out there. For a 10-point lead, I am not comfortable, even though we have a 10-point lead, because I've seen this team last week come back from a 16-point lead and take a 6-point lead. I mean, talk about a swing in a short amount of time. Okay, we got a corner shot here from Kevin. Kevin taking a 3, no good. Almost an offensive rebound. Eddie getting the ball back up to the top with the spin move inside. Good. Great defense, though, by Kevin there without fouling. Made it hard for him on that layup, but Seth's a savvy veteran there making that spin move. It's actually a patent move that I've seen him do a few times. So now we're looking at the post here. What are we going to do here? We're going to throw it down low. AK's got the post. AK's looking. AK misses it. Oh, no call. AK's needs to get back on defense. And back to the top. AK got to get back. Got to get back here. Help out. Okay. And this quick shot from outside, no good. What are we going to do here, guys? With an 8-point lead, Kevin putting a little pressure here, looking. He's got a mid-range. That's money, most part, but he missed it. You know. Okay, let's keep it down. Let's keep it down. Let's go. Come on, let's go, AK. Okay, here we go. 34-42. Side to Phil. Phil taking a high 3, missing it. Kevin looking up to DC. DC looking. Oh, got the ball back though, and it's good. Okay, here we go. Back to a 10-point lead here. Okay, here comes Seth trying to make a pass inside. Good pass to his brother. Phil, great post-up play against the smaller guard, Johnny. Matter of fact, that's what they should be trying to do is really posting up the advantages. But I'm glad I'm making these comments, when by the time this recording is out. It'll be next week, or at least a few days from now. So let's see here. court. Oh, with the steal. There it is. Oh, man. In a situation like that, and I know Lee will watch this film, but Lee needs to kind of wait for his teammate to show up because that's two defenders on him, and sometimes only bad things happen, and that was luckily just an out of bounds. That could have been a missed shot. Okay, Kevin doing his thing down low, putting pressure on the defense, making them have the play defense and try to block his shot, but they leaned into him and, of course, got the foul out of it. Here we are, 11-point lead. Can push this up to 13. This will be interesting. And misses it. Okay. So now we're 13 and a half minutes. Makes it. So now we're at 12-point lead, 48-36. 13 minutes left. TJ bringing the ball down. Brings it into the top of the key. Looking to go by the guard. Oh, ill-advised pass. And he throws it up. I don't know what happened there. No bucket. Looking, and scores. 50-36, a 14-point lead with 12 minutes left. Deja vu from last week. This is a situation where, even though we have the lead, we're gonna have to start thinking about this. Are we gonna start using some clock, or we just keep shooting? We're gonna call a timeout here probably in a minute. Timeout. Okay. Hey, Jake. Timeout. You guys are doing a great job. We got a 14-1 lead. Just to let you know, last week this team was down 16 with 13 minutes, right? And they not only came back, but up by 6. And the only reason they did that is the other team kept running. So we have 12 minutes left. If you guys use up about 20 to 30 seconds just by moving the ball around, they can't come back mathematically. Okay? All right. Yeah, we don't need to score unless you have guarantee yourself on a free throw. Oh, well, now we're back into it right here, guys. I'm just telling my team, we got a 14-point lead with 12 minutes. We can milk this clock down with no shot clock. This team is going to start taking their shots and trying to come back. Just left the shooter. You can't leave the shooter. So here we go, 39-50. Now we just called that timeout to talk about what the game plan here is. And, of course, to be able to milk this clock a little bit, there's no need to actually push the score. What we need to do is kick it back out, move the ball around just like they did. There we go. No need. Take your time. AK taking a 3, ill-advised 3. AK, we just talked about that, buddy. 39-50. We can get a more high percentage shot, especially with AK on the post. We got to get them in foul trouble, right? But here we are. Now Night Owls cut it down to 11. And we got the rebound here. So let's see here. 11-point lead, just under 11 minutes. Let's see if they can. Anton, I'm checking the microphone. Can you hear me? Okay. The light's blinking, the green light. Does that mean anything? Okay. Just had to ask technical difficulties here. Anton's looking for new batteries, I guess. But with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left, let's see here what we can do. And he drives it. No good. And a foul. So we're back up to a 13-point lead, but with the drive, we have Phil Johnson on the free throw line, and he missed the layup, but he gets 2 free throws. His first free throw he makes. So now it's a 12-point lead, less than 10 minutes here. And the second shot, no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Now they got him trapped. They let him for a layup, and they kick it back out. They take an NBA 3 from Phil and makes it again. And cut it down to 9 now. Phil is not letting this team die. He's going to bring this team back into it. Now, I see the looks on my team's faces right now. They understand one thing. They need to slow it down. Uh-oh, here comes AK. What's he going to do? Going to high pick it. Take your time. Take your time. Looking. There we go. Kick it back out. Take your time. And we don't need to take a shot. We don't need to take a shot. We have a problem. We called a timeout and we talked about it, but we're taking shots that we don't need to take. We actually can just post up AK on the post and have AK put them in foul trouble. I have one more timeout left. I'm going to have to probably use it pretty soon and talk about it again. And that's what they're doing, is taking it to the hole. That's what we need to do. Okay, top of the key. He's going inside. Another turnover. And Seth misses it, but makes his putback. Just slow down. What are we doing? I'm telling him, take your time. Hey, AK on the post. Oh, AK on the post. So there it is on the post. Back out, back out, back out. Take your time, take your time. Take your time. We don't need a score. AK, you're going to let them come back by doing that. Play smart. So here we go. And there's a from. It's just 48-52. We had a 13-point lead. We had a 13-point lead, and now down to a 4-point game. It takes another 3 outside, misses it. Yep, here we go. With 7 minutes left, this is deja vu from last game. Seth them erased the 16-point lead by taking a 6-point lead with 5 minutes left, and here they come again, cutting it down to 4 right now at this point with 7 minutes, a little less than 7 minutes left. So what is AK going to do here? Is he going to... Just pass the ball around. Pass the round. Just pass it around. Pass it around. Don't put pressure. Me and Anton look at each other, shaking our heads. A couple OGs looking at this going, how's this happening? That our team can't just... It's not like the defense is putting pressure on them. But they're forcing the shots and forcing the offense when they don't... They're leading the game. So, maybe they have been in this position here, but, right now it's a 1-point game. And AK has now turned this game into a crawl, and it's going to be, look at the team. What are they going to do, one-on-one? Okay, and the foul. Okay, we're taking out of bounds. Let's use up some clock. Use up some clock here and see what we can do here. All right, 5 minutes left. No, not necessary to score. Not necessarily. We don't need a score. AK takes an ill-advised 3 again, but we got an offensive board. We got the lead. We can actually, kill some more clock here and simplify this game. Kevin taking inside, good. And a foul, good. Got it. Oh, yes. Right here. Should be in there. Try to look what you can find. Should be all green right here. Is that it? Oh, yeah, all green, all green. Look for all green. That's not it. It's in there somewhere. There you go. Nope. Keep looking. All right, good. Okay, just put that all back the way it was. So here we go with the shot. Good. And back up to a 3-point lead. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Watch it. Watch the pick. Got to call it out. Got to call out the pick. Now. All right, here we go. It's coming down to the wire, guys. 1 point lead. We had a 13-point lead at one point. Shot down to 1. Let's see if my team can actually pull this out. No need. No need. It's unnecessary. Unnecessary. We don't need a score. We can take this lead. He takes a 3, and he hits it. So now it's a 4-point lead here. The Night Owls, if they get this rebound here, we're going to have to really think about really stalling out this game and make it into a free throw contest. But I'm going to try to save our timeout if necessary. Coming down the stretch to remind the players what we need to do. They're getting to the lane anytime they want. We're kind of guarding them too far out, I think. But here we go, 55-57, 2-point lead here, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can use at least a minute of this clock before they take another shot here. He takes another 3, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Again, we have to play smarter than that. Okay. They have to foul us. Okay. He drives inside, gets the layup, and no good. They got an offensive rebound, back out. This could be it. Looking. Okay. So the clock is running because it will stop at the 2-minute mark. Free throws are going to come up next. This is a chance for my team to buckle down here and maybe just hold for the last shot here. Lee. We had a big lead and we could have killed some clock, but we're taking ill-advised shot, as you know, right? We don't need to take it. They have to foul it to put us on the free throw line, right? Now it's a tie game. Now there is no lead, right? So make it happen. Let's go. After we score, we might have to call a timeout. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, kill it. Last shot. Hey, AK, last shot. AK, last shot. Last shot. Last shot. Last shot, AK. Last shot. Okay, now they can hold the last shot. Even though we got a bucket, they could score a 3 here. And that's what we talk about when we talk about last shot. You know, last shot means you don't give the other team any chance to score. But now it's going to be, they don't even want to score right now. They want to take a 3 and win it. They're going to kick it out and wait for that 3. Look at this. There it is. Okay, well. Let him foul you. Let him foul you. Let him foul you. Let him foul. Okay. Sorry about the yelling, guys, but it's getting a little crazy here. 4-point game. 45 seconds left. Okay, there's a foul that we needed. Smart foul. Now, what's the foul situation right now? 3 and 4. So they got to foul us. They got to foul us 3 more times here. Come back! Don't come back! Come back! Okay, here it is. Let him foul you. Let him foul you. We'll call a timeout, ref. Ref. Les. We're gonna call a timeout. We're gonna call a timeout. Timeout. Let's go. Wait, timeout. Hey, let's go. Hey.
He called me outside.
I understand that. Hey, AK. It's all good. You have a chance to go in the championship, and you're worried about that. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We got the lead, right? Hey, listen up. Come here. We got to come out. Come here. Listen up. Get everybody back in here. Listen up.
AK, come on.
Hey, Johnny, stop worrying about that.
I know.
We only have so much time. We don't want to talk about stuff that don't matter. Hey, listen up. You got it. Hey, congratulations. Hey. All that outside noise is
And the ball,
nothing.
and 2 timeouts.
We have a chance to go to the
And 2 timeouts.
championship. We have no more timeouts now.
We have 2 timeouts.
We used 2.
No, they use it. He said.
Yeah, okay. So it's a free throw. Hey, listen up. It's a free throw contest right
Yes,
here.
sir. We have
I
2
want
timeouts.
Kevin on the free throw line.
We have 1.
I want Kevin on the free throw line for the free throws. Okay. 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 Get out there. Let's go. Let's go. They just let them foul. Let them foul. All right, 22 seconds left, guys. 57-61. Just had to let these guys know that we got to focus on the game first. We have a 4-point lead, and we have the ball, and we're going to take it out of bounds. Our ball. So here it is. It's our ball. So, Kevin, lead. Okay, all the way back. Okay. Okay, there you go. Good job. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me just give you guys a little background here. Our team was 1-6 as the 8th seed coming in. We get lucky to win off a forfeit, which we didn't deserve to be here. And now with 16 seconds left, we are up 4. Kevin on the free throw line, I think. Nope, out of bounds. One more. Kevin, run all the way back. Kevin received the ball. Yep. Kevin received the ball. Oh, wait, what is it? AK. Huh? Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that was a foul there, and that should be now in the one-on-one situation. Kerry's sitting next to me right now, and he's in the championship, and I'm not yet, but I'm feeling like 15 seconds is still a long time, especially against the Night Owls. These guys can hit threes real quickly, but that makes me feel a little better there. We have a 5-point lead. It's still a 2-possession game here. And now he shoots the second one and makes it good. So now with a 6-point lead here, we are. Is that a timeout or what's the plan here? Yep. Who called the timeout? Nobody. We didn't call a timeout. We didn't call a timeout, right? Oh, they called a timeout? Okay. We don't have any timeouts, right? We already used. they called it? Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Okay. We don't need it. All right, here we go. Here we go here now. Let's see what we can do. And he takes a 3 outside quickly and no good. And that is, they're going to foul here. Okay, that almost went in. That would have been crazy. All right, there's a free throw made there. 57-64. Lee makes his free throw. Lee has a chance to make his second one, and he does, all net. So there it is, an 8-point lead here. They move it up. They take a 3 outside and misses it, and that should be the game. All right, great game right there. 57-65. Unbelievable. Let's call it an upset. Team Hopper Breed. Yeah, and that was an amazing comeback. And